Wait, do people in here really believe that there were lesbians going around in the 1950s, 60s, 70s with carabiners on either side of their pants to indicate whether they were top or bottom?
Yes, we do actually believe that because it's true. Although, as usual, there's some nuance to untangle here. For those who don't know me, my name's Amanda, and I'm a public historian of queer history. The technical term for what we're talking about today is the semiotic system of sexual advertising, otherwise known as flagging. The act of communicating something about yourself in such a way that it is invisible to the broader public, but immediately recognizable to those in the know, like wearing your keys in a way that indicates your sexual preference. Wearing keys has a long and distinguished history in the U.S., not just among lesbians and sapphics, but in the queer community as a whole. And the importance of keys developed on sort of parallel tracks during and after World War II. For queer men, the display of keys was part of the leather and motorcycle scene that sprang up as queer soldiers sought camaraderie after returning from the war. But for queer women, key rings clipped to belts or pants stems from women, especially butches, working blue-collar jobs during the war that allowed them to flout gendered expectations of dress and display the keys that signify their jobs. Alison Bechdel points out that in a time when many women didn't work, key rings were also a symbol all about potency, agency, capability. There's even a song about it in Fun Home, the musical based on her graphic memoir, in which her younger self is dazzled by a lesbian with keys.
Your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys, oh, your ring of keys.
Ring of Keys has been an unofficial butch anthem ever since, and I think it's at least part of the reason that people assume the significance of keys started in the 2010s. But that song is about something Bechdel experienced as a child. The use of keys to signify bedroom preferences started in the 1960s in the kink community and then spread broadly throughout the queer community. By the early 1970s, people of all genders wore keys clipped to their belts while cruising. For men, that was usually in public places like parks, and for women, it was usually at private parties. This photo is from Hal Fisher's Gay Semiotic series, which was first exhibited in San Francisco in 1977. This series is one of the first conceptual works to combine linguistics and photography. The text is a little hard to read on a phone screen, but what it says is keys are an understood signifier for homosexual activity. A keychain worn on the right side of the body indicates that the wearer wishes to play a passive role during a sexual encounter. Conversely, keys placed on the left side of the body signify that the wearer expects to assume a dominant position. The use of key clips to signify whether you're a top or a bottom has largely gone by the wayside, except in very specific contexts, but it remains an enduring lesbian and sapphic symbol. It's one of the only ones that hasn't been taken over as a fashion trend by straight women yet. To quote Bechdel again, a keyring is an identifier, a way to make myself visible to other lesbians, and not even in a sexual way, just as a way of connecting and finding community. That's it for today.